I thought you were one of the people that had the playoff board.
You know, I mean, my team's still in the playoffs. Why is he saying sand dune?
Huh? I don't know. Sandy changed his name or something?
Hellenic is the opponent. I'm pretty sure it's Skaven versus Necro here. And last time I checked, Sand Dune is not Skaven. Yeah, Skaven's playing chores. Or not Skaven, Sand Dune's playing picking flowers.
Some of them didn't update because of the Swisses. So it's not always correct.
He's saying Sandland. I don't know of a slant. Unless he's got a different.
Let's go look.
Different Discord name.
Is it a meme?
Let's look here.
Is it a meme or kids memeing?
Hellenic is what I'm seeing on the Nuffalitic site.
Yeah. Dirty Black Rats. But it could be one of them Swiss thingies. Let's go look. Is he from a Swissy thingy div? I can't tell. Yes, he's from a Swissy div. He's from a B. Season 9.
So is it not?
Season 9, Division 8B. So I'm assuming he had a Swiss. And I'm assuming it's not updated.
Knights saying knee is who it's supposed to be?
What? No. When Knights Who Say Knee was Miss Stacy, was there a new Knights Who Say Knee?
There's a new Knights Who Say Knee.
What?
All the Knights always say knee.
I don't know. Who is he playing then?
He's saying a different name. Sandland. Okay, so a Sandland. Okay, so we're all on the same page now. So we're watching Brets versus Necro.
All right.
Apparently.
Who's Sandland?
We just need to get the Brets. Sandland is the coach that we're going to be watching playing Brets.
Do I know
on a team called? No, Knights.
Was he from a letter div? Is this his first season?
Knights saying knee.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Not only did he beat Mistays to playoffs.
It's another Chabsu. It's another Chabsu farm animals.
Well, we all know Chabsu scum, so I can only assume that they are also. Oh, yep. This is exciting content.
We're getting this sorted. Arch is at least awake. This is why I haven't started recording, right? So the YouTubes will have it all clean and pristine, but this is definitely quality content.
I'm gonna make quality content. I gotta work up some puns.
Great.
What?
Arch is counting on me to do the thinking. So that is definitely a recipe.
What thinking?
Okay. Knights. Nope. That's the wrong Knights. He's inviting Mistays' team.
Ooh, Mistays finally gets to go to playoffs with Brett.
Hold on, I need to be very specific with what the team name is. Knights saying no funny asterisk or weird things, it looks like.
I'm kind of sad that Erection Party is banned word now.
Erection is banned from Discord or from Twitch?
From Blood Bowl.
Oh, Blood Bowl.
Because I wanted to make Team
Yeah.
Erection Party and then just make it presidents and boners. Sex acts and presidents.
All right, Michaelis, we're getting the ticket out right now. So let them know that we should be ready to start here. Now, they do this to be convenient at one point, but it ends up not being very.
Are you saying that something isn't exceedingly well thought out? How dare you, sir? This is the REBBL, the premier Blood Bowl league. And everything is well planned and supremely well executed.
Stace for president.
Stace for president. I mean, I think at this point the bar is low enough that I could do it.
You would just have to, be a little more unemployed.
Also, I don't think I'm technically. It should be 35 to be president.
All right, Arch, you have to kick out. Arch is not. I got.
Oh my god. I should really probably record the matches I cast for playoffs, but I ain't doing the high-profile ones.
I really wish that I was on the board so I could. You know whose fault it is, actually, which is kind of funny. Loomies.
Yeah?
He's the president of the board.
I saw that. I'm actually looking at that right now. But don't you blame Loomy. He's a robotic angel, and you watch yourself.
He's still got Spoonie on there and Ninja Pirate Robot.
I mean, forever King of Cosmos is on the board of the REBBL. He still might be on the board of the REBBL.
I think they made a new one.
What you drink?
He used to be, though.
What you drinking?
Oh, nothing exciting.
What you sipping
on? Some lemon lime seltzer water.
Motherfucker. My girlfriend stopped drinking soda, which means I stopped drinking soda. I have grapefruit seltzer water.
Nice.
The lemon lime's my favorite, though.
It is. It's like Sprite.
It's like sad Sprite.
It's really like sad Sprite.
This is the grapefruit's like sad Fresca.
All right, thanks, Michael. We got a match.
Oh,
it's happening.
Boy.
It's happening. Cue up the Ron Paul gif.
Fuck it, we're doing it live?
All right, let's go ahead and start recording. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the playoffs. It is the meme team of Punishers. Emphasis on pun. I'm Superfed TV, and joining me tonight is Sace. Sace, how you doing?
Oh, you know. Sorry, I was working on a pun, didn't have one ready. We'll get there.
I was putting you on the spot. I know.
We'll get there.
Gotta let them flow naturally.
Yeah.
So we are going to be watching a match that I thought was going to be skating. Turns out it's not skating.
I gotta take a punning start.
There you go. We've got Tooth and Fist, coached by Michaels. They are a necro team, which I am going to quickly search for. Here we go, 1860 TV. And they're going to be taking on some Bretonians.
Brett's actually pretty good against necro.
I've heard that.
That's because Mistays talks about beating up Fiction all the time.
Well, and the thing was, this Fiction had all those strength ups, and this team does not have strength ups. It has a pretty decent ghoul.
It has a
even though
mighty blow.
Busted.
It has a mighty blow wolf.
It does.
And then it has a werewolf that needs to be cycled.
Yep. And I catch a lot of flack because I like to call out the fact that he doesn't foul, and he's playing a foul team.
Oh, well, that
so
seems...
there's that team.
Waste a necro slot. I like it. Good. Waste the necro slots.
I'm right there with you. And looking for the... Oh, my God. I'm not going to be able to find him in time. All right, screw it. I'm just going to skip it.
The Brett team. It's a Brett team. It's got wrestle. And some other skills.
Probably got some blodge.
Hopefully some DP. Fed loves DP.
And there we go. I do. You don't really know the measure of a man until you've seen him DP.
You enjoy some seltzer water and some DP. It's been too long.
Every Friday. Every Friday night. I should probably make the announcement now that we actually have a match to cover.
Should do it.
Let's get that thing going here. Need a special announcement.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to do this on the Brets here. The Brets... Stop moving your freaking players. Jesus. Okay, the Brets have 2 DP. 2 DP, a kick, a guard on the peasants. Pretty standard. The guard's nice. And then a couple guard blockers. And then the Knights have leader, just blodge sidestep, one with mighty blow, and one with plus movement. Not a bad Brett team. Nothing stunning, but I mean, he's got a good amount of guard. 4 guard on Bretts. It's not easy to stack guard on Bretts.
I missed the coin toss. Did it look like...
Did not see.
Well, it looks like, no, this is probably the Bretts just on defense, so I'm guessing Necro won the toss.
What do you mean? I could, Cynical Energy, or you could have casted this yourself and not backseat drive me.
Am I crazy, or is he benching the kicker?
He's benching the kicker right now, but before that he had the leader bench, so give him a minute.
Okay.
Refreshing seltzer water. It's like sadness in my mouth.
This is the saddest internet cheers.
The grapefruit though, real good. Now while we wait, I have to ask: do you go name brand?
Let me tell you what we're rocking here. Simple Truth Organic.
Oh no!
The like $2 a bottle.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, the Kroger generic brand seltzer is the best seltzer I've tried.
I'll go for that.
Do it, man.
I'll give it a shot.
This is gonna be a seltzer themed cat.
I would say none of that cockroach milk in here. Only the finest of depressing liquids that you put in your mouth.
Oh. Speaking of depressing liquids you put in your mouth, how is your tonight? Oh. You saw where that was going.
I was so happy you went there. Oh, this is a great stream already.
Oh, it's midnight. Nobody else wanted to do this. We're going on it.
Oh, yeah. Good times. Good times. I hope it turns into like the best global match of the round.
Arch, I'm not gonna seltz myself out for you with puns. You take what you can get and you go to bed. This is gonna be a barn burner. This is gonna be an awesome match.
I hope so. I really.
And then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, I need to go watch that match." They're gonna come on there and be like,
"Seltzer water," and 10 minutes of technical difficulties.
Oh.
How do you feel about the askew 3 players on the side asking to get surfed except they're fend, so you can't?
I mean, I'll just say this. It pisses me off when elves do it, so it must be something good. Because they always beat me. So I'm going to go with it's a good strategy.
Okay. Anyone know anything about Sandland? Other than he's a mad lad.
I was all geared up for the rats. So I don't even know what division he's from.
I was too. Quick snap kickoff event. Lets the Necro reposition a little bit.
Do you ever start drinking seltzer water and be like, man, that tastes good? And then as you finish, you realize it's just not?
Every time. I'm like, oh, it's not water. That's nice.
Oh, I do love water, but... I really thought Michaels had Sand Dune first round, and I was just missing the joke. Well, that's nice.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Beautiful bounce into a catch. Thank you so much for the follow there.
Let me go do a quick tackle check. And that's it. Wow. Ooh, guard piece.
First block.
It's the important peasant too. You have one important peasant.
You put him on the line though,
I mean,
and yeah, movement bust not appoed right out of the gate.
You can't put the kick on there.
Very aggressive from Sandland.
Okay.
Should he make it to the next round, that'll.
There is no tackle. Oh, that wolf is going to be hard to pin down. You ever try to like give your dog a bath, and they know it's coming? And they just keep slipping out of your grasp and hiding behind shit you don't want to move because you're lazy and you don't want to do it already. That's going to be this match. Because you have a blodge sidestep wolf and no tackle. I guess he's got wrestle. That's half the solution.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wrestle help. Luke, thanks for the follow.
This is going to be a stream of tangents that I'm just going to take in any direction I damn well please. Am I missing? Is there a wizard that he's... Oh, yeah, there is a wizard. Okay. I was like, is there a wizard he's setting up against? Inducements are 2 babes and a whiz.
Yes. And I like that. I think, not that it's going to matter with the casualties, but I think KOs would be a nightmare. And going with the bribe, oh my god. Another removal.
Now we...
2 casualties out of the gate.
I was going to see...
We don't see the Apo.
I would... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, first of all, I would say we were going to see if he's going to aggressively Apo this game out of that one right there. But it doesn't seem he is. He answered the question before I could finish the answer to the question in the Jeopardy style. Also, I agree with Volps. He said, I don't really agree with sidestep over tackle on the Mighty Blow Blitzer. And I tend to agree with you. I don't even agree with Blodge on it.
I would say the same thing. I think tackle after Mighty Blow immediately.
And then you could have
And then
got...
maybe dodge afterwards.
Agreed. Well, babes don't do much when you're just cast. So, good start.
It's the problem that always happens when you get 2 babes or you get an Apo. You get nothing but the opposite.
I would like to institute and run by a new REBBL rule for you.
Let's hear it.
Everybody who wants to coach Necro has to do at least 2 seasons of plain boring undead before they get an upgrade.
I think that's fair.
Agreed.
You can tell that Sandland is not going to be liking the dice when he gets 2 casualties against them and then a push on his follow-up blitz.
You can tell because the way it is.
I don't think it is. It be like it is, but it do.
Nothing to foul either.
No. No follow-up blocks. I mean, the Necro just kind of sat back and waited.
One more.
That is one of the drawbacks with Fend, is you don't get a lot of return blocks when they roll pushes.
I mean, it's great because you just get the one and then you foul and then you move on to the next.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't get to knock anything down... I mean, he wasn't going to get any return hits that way anyways. Everything just went off.
Now up 2 players. Michael wants to drop the base.
I mean, I would have dropped the base to start. Dauntless, hopefully, maybe do something against the flesh golems. Let's take a look at these flesh golems. Perry has they both have block and one has guard. A little underdeveloped, and one's a little slow. But
Vlad the Hero takes a Mighty Blow Blitz onto horse number 2. Gets the stun with Mighty Blow.
so I will say this: Michael's team is an abomination that is not sorted correctly.
Yeah.
It goes like
He's not a big fan of
werewolf,
player order.
It goes like werewolf, flesh golem, zombie, white ghoul, flesh ghoul. It's. I hope he loses just based on that.
This is not Michael's first time to the playoffs. He is quite infamous for almost taking down Papa Nasty until he experienced quad skulls in overtime. And that bailed Papa Nasty out of a
you
very,
said squad
very
calls
embarrassing.
Papa Nasty, and now I remember Michaels.
Yeah, a very, very embarrassing turn or first round potential
He
knockout
is
of a legendary team.
heavily respecting this team.
Fireball.
Yeah. My fireball setup anymore tends to be guard on either corner, and then just kick out the end of each corner one space further.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Speaking of
Double
skulls, there's a couple of them.
Hey! Regen's a broken skill.
The greedy shrubbery levels up.
I mean, it's not really a good thing for brets.
No, but it's a kicker, so it's not as bad as a DP one. But it is just like a greedy shrubbery to steal that SPP.
I bet you've stolen a few MVPs. Kickers love MVPs.
I mean, to have 16, yeah.
So, set up and block the flesh golem with your wrestler, and I would just save the blitz to, well, blitz the other one, yeah, the Dauntless. And Mighty Blow's going to do a thing. Hopefully. No. This is rough because now you're stuck with probably one of your more important pieces on.
You at least get a follow-up lock, though, right?
To save him, yes. So, if you're here and you're tuning in, I will say this, as I've preached many times before, stand firm kills killers.
It's a very valid point.
There's nothing scarier blitzing with your kill piece than a stand firm piece.
That's why Jugs is so good.
I do love Jugs.
He doesn't take the 1-die or even move in another knight to make it a 2-die here.
You block down the... Good morning, Hummersep. You block down the stand firm guard piece, and then you blitz that Mighty Blow piece. And you take your numerical superiority into an easy drive.
Yeah, we see Michael's aggressively positioned parry. It's only turn 3. I don't feel like you need that golem so deep, but he is controlling now, or taking control of basically the entire right third of the pitch.
I mean, it's something, but I would rather have a zombie or something else up there. The golem, you want your guard in this fight. You've got the numbers, press the numbers. Oh, Mistaze.
When he started moving, I expected him to go around the edge.
Mistaze is here. It's the Knights who is it? What is their name here?
The Knights Sane.
Oh, yeah, Mistaze, your team almost made it to playoffs. It's a Knights Knee themed Brett team. This isn't a playoff game. This is the Seltzer Bowl.
This is definitely the Seltzer Bowl.
Are you going to set up to blitz the Mighty Blow piece? Come on. I guess there's a friend. There's a frenzy trap.
It'd be a frenzy trap if you used the wolf and he just moved his white.
You can throw the guard. You can throw the guard white in there, the blodge one.
Oh sure.
And then it would not be a frenzy trap. No, yeah, it would.
It would because he's got guard.
No, you would also have.
Jeff has guard.
Jeff has guard. You throw Ulrich the Predator in there. You have guard, and Brave Sir Robin is marked. So.
Also sidestep.
Sidestep, yes. But it would not be a frenzy trap.
I think you're just so used to Strength 4 Wolves that...
I promise you it's not a frenzy trap. Also, let's not talk about that. Let me go check for you, Sai. There's a lot. I'll give you a quick...
Show me on the Bretonian where the mean wolf touched you.
I'm a seltzer enthusiast now, not a Blood Bowl enthusiast. Could you settle down? Sai, my game's scheduled for Saturday. I don't know what time zone you're in, and mine's set to Eastern, or EDTA. But First up is School of Dance, which is Morka versus Interdimensional Bullshit, which is Toskai. That's brought to you by Crusader. Followed by the Kahunas and the Lizard Blizzards, also Crusader. Capital Rats and United Scarab Chemerates, also Crusader.
We don't elect to blitz at all.
Wow. It's a bold choice, Cotton. Then
He really doesn't play the removal game.
We Chillin' versus Death Then Dishonor by Crusader. Grungy Desserts and Play on the Music is Metal. Then we have the Duke of Rel versus Deadly Nightshade. Then my own game, Animal Farm versus All Rats Must Die. And we cap it off with Bash Buddies versus the Way of the Leaf. That is 8 matches.
When's your game?
Who's
got it?
It is in the evening, and Metal has himself tagged. But nobody with him, so you can always go and cast it with him if you want, and return the favor.
Yeah.
And you have...
Finds a POW on a...
4 more matches today. So, Vopes, if you weren't here earlier, Fed mentioned that Michaels is pretty proud of not playing the foul game, so I don't know if he's much for playing the removal game in general.
Yeah. I mean, removals are great, but... And he's already got 2 of them. I mean, I would say he's ahead of schedule. But I think that's an abundance of caution to not blitz anything.
Agreed.
He's also forcing it down the pitch a little early for my taste.
I mean, I think that happens with some coaches. You get, like, nervous, and you're like, I have to score. But you'll figure it out. Once you get the numbers advantage in that first LOS, put them to use.
I would just like to see the Brets kind of get in front and stall this out, and then
they're
going to have an opportunity for a good wizard.
They're pretty well in front here. Honestly, if he would have had a knight in the back there, you could have wizarded and then blocked down the white and grabbed the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But he's in a good position to make Michaels pull back and reset or do something stupid. And you leave horse 2 on the ground because horse 2 on the ground means they can't set up cages in certain spots.
Yeah. You do anything with Dave?
Where's Dave? I would... Not going to risk it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's an Agi 3 dodge. It's not the end of the world, but...
I mean, he's...
Just stand firm guard.
He's in a good position.
He's tying up 3 players, yeah. He just has to stand up.
I mean, even if you take the wrestle ghoul down with you, you're making the choices a little bit harder here. It looks like Michaels is going to try and press through.
Chat calling for the surf. However, that white placement says, no, thanks, not today.
And, okay.
Dave is stunned.
I bet you he pulls back
Dave
to reset the cage. Or he forces it.
I like that we have Fran, not Frank. And he's a little bit less than a Frank, this Fran. He's a little bit slow.
Ooh.
First reroll used from the necro team. Finds the knockdown.
He is going to force it.
Trying to score early?
Why? Scoring early just puts 2 more pieces and brings the numbers back. Take your time.
Yeah, it's...
Serve something, punch something, write a letter to your loved ones. Maybe about delicious seltzer water. He's forcing it. This is like... Oh, I hope he gets punished for this.
You're going to say something political, I know.
I was going to say something...
You're feeling it.
I was going to say something dirty. I was going to say it's like he looked at the loop and then just...
I was going to combine both of them and say he's Kavanaughing.
Yeah, I like beer.
I like seltzer water. Don't you like seltzer water?
Does it count as politics if it's in a Rebel stream? Do the rules apply? Oh, you can lightning bolt this and just walk.
This is taunting the
There
wizard
is no
at this
tackle.
point.
Okay, now he's got tackle on King Arthur. I would. Maybe he's baiting the
Ah, the audio delay. Awesome, it's back. Well, it's either going to get better or worse.
win.
But I've adjusted
Clear.
it.
What's the delay do? How are you fixing it?
In OBS, I can adjust the audio delay desktop.
So no wizard? He might just go for a blitz against the Blodge Wolf when he has no tackle.
This happens a lot of times with wizards when you're on defense for the first half, where you tend to not want to use it too early, but you may end up getting down on the score, and then I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to save it for the second half when I was on defense first. 1 on the Dauntless roll. Wisely does not re-roll the Dauntless roll.
Gets the POW. All right. Now, Kavanaugh your way in there. Is that what we're calling it?
Jesus.
He can put guard on it. I would
can.
have tossed Glenn in there first. Like, you could have just thrown Glenn in there as a guard piece.
Does he want to use Glenn to go for the sack, though?
I
Because
mean,
Glenn's got
wrestle's
wrestle.
better than-
Yeah. Glenn's going for the sack.
Nice play, Sandland.
Reroll that.
Reroll it. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
And he's got recovery.
Punish him. Free ball hit is free.
Beautiful scatter.
That's gorgeous. You make the no reroll though for the
Yeah.
dodge and instant tackle.
I don't know
Don't
that he
need
can
it.
do the pass play.
Oh, I would do that pass play in a heartbeat.
Really?
I would
No
wing
reroll.
that bad boy. No reroll. Wing that bad boy. Downfield. You grab it. You're
I mean,
gone.
Brave Sir Robin will run away. This is well documented.
If you nail this pass, you literally just win this drive. If you don't nail this pass, where is the tackle piece? Right there next to you. And he's going to get 4 dice on it without a reroll. Do it. Just huck the ball. Huck the ball. They have catch. That's what they're there for. At worst, it scatters next to some more dudes. If it, do it.
If you're absolutely right that he wins the game.
If he hits his pass.
At least the drive, but probably the game if he hits the
It's
pass.
what, 4 or 5 plus pass into a 4 plus catch with a reroll?
Intercept chance, but yeah.
I mean, okay, so a 4 plus, 5 plus. I think it's a 5 plus. Orange is, yeah.
No, Sir Robin runs away and fails
there
to do
tackle there?
so.
Or is that
No,
just
he
doubles?
just flat out 1 and 9s.
Well, it didn't matter if he caught it and did all that magic because he wouldn't have been able to get away.
He wouldn't have been able to. Yeah, it would have been a failed pass. Drop the
You
ball.
don't pass Volps, but I do. Pass it and win. Save the cheerleader, save the world. I'm just bringing all the things. No?
No, not that one.
At least the... No?
No.
No? Not even before the writer's strike?
I mean, it was. Oof, that circus season though. Or no, the carnival season. That's what it was.
I don't know. I stopped watching after the writer's strike. It was awful.
Yeah, you made the right call.
You were throwing this game! And then he won. All right. No. Okay. Very nice.
Okay.
Sidestep your way out so you have a good position. I would sidestep left.
There's no.
Not near the other one, I guess.
That made it a 1 die. I mean, he knew what he was doing that way. Everything else
But
would have
then
been a 2 die.
he would have just gotten a fall if he, even got a push there. Barring. Well, okay. Now you're Michaels. Either way, I will say this. He didn't use the wizard. And Michael's in poor field position to defend this ball. And Michael's forced it. And if Michael's score, he has 4 turns to even it up. So. Oh, fail his pickup.
He 1-9s it. He
Yes.
couldn't have even scored from that position either.
I have no personal vendetta against Michael, but
the greedy shrubbery.
After the push through for no reason, and the nice free hit played out by Sandland, I kind of want the punishment, and it's going to happen. Now, how do we get the ball? I think Lancelot blitzes the wolf off, and King Arthur grabs the ball.
I think Jeff is the cornerstone of this. Well, no, he's on guard now. That won't work. Yeah,
Jeff?
I think he's the guard one above Lancelot. Yeah, I think you're right, though, that Lancelot is where the blitz is going to have to be. Everybody else is pretty tied up.
I mean, you could do a Jeff dodge to give you the... It's a sidestep wolf, though, and no tackle. It really makes it rough.
That's why I would rather wrestle than fish for a bow.
True. So, mark with your own blodge sidestep on the ball, and then dodge with Jeff for a Rexley good time.
3+ actions.
I mean, it's Brett's. Your life is 3+ actions. Nope.
Not even the one on the ball.
What is...
He's freeing up Jeff.
He's not freeing up Jeff, though. Oh, that wolf doesn't have sidestep. He's not freeing up Jeff, though.
Okay.
At least cover the ball with the... Okay. I was looking for jump up. I'm like, is there a jump up I missed? What is happening here?
Well, King Arthur's going to go for the recovery, but he's not going to be screened in any fashion.
Okay. But now what? Imagine if he had tackle. This Brett team really needs some tackle.
Braves to Robin making all the fancy footwork. And still not able to, screen the ball.
Yeah. He's been training for this, Spending time in abandoned warehouses.
I like his mustache. That's like the best Brett character model.
It is a good one. I just learned that chorfs have knives in their mouths if you have the right character model. Anyways, Bracer Robin has been training
Comes
in abandoned warehouses.
Casual.
The only problem is he strained himself a little bit. He's got a foot loose. I rolled that one in there.
You really built that one up.
I had to go for it.
Fails the 4+ pickup. He does have one reroll left this half. We are at the bottom of turn 5. I don't use it either, only because you have no real action afterwards.
He's got the ball.
The ball scatters into the werewolf's hands, scatters out of the werewolf's hands, and into Lancelot's hands with a casual 6.
Who did that this week? Soul? No, somebody BS to play like that.
I would have to pretend that I watched that game. So now Necro must recover the ball. However, it's going to be fairly easy for them to do so. Tackle werewolf already basing player.
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, he can mark with the ghoul to add the 2 die. I was going to say, everything's marked up, so to make it a 2 die is tricky. But the ghoul can make it.
Yeah.
Lumi did it against Gengar. Thank you, Lumi.
Seeing a collection of hits here. Oh, he frees up the wolf with Mighty Blow. Okay.
This goes into a 1 die if you don't get it. He gets it. I was going to say this goes into a 1 die if you don't get it. Now jump into... Yes, no!
that was the scatter, but it did not make the catch.
That's what I was... Yes!
Back again, and he makes the catch! King Arthur now.
He's got another go at it,
6+.
He's got another go at it.
He does have another 2 die into 1 die.
Why are you
With
making
tackle.
other blocks? Oh, I guess he's got sidestep, so he could go and make it. No, he can't. Nowhere he goes makes that a 1-die. Why are you doing other blocks before
What are
the
you talking
important
about? He
one?
just goes backwards.
Yeah, oh, you're right. Never mind. Dumb. Quick maths.
Again, you're just thinking of strength 4 werewolves.
Sidestep down?
I would go
Start
closer to...
heading
Yeah,
towards...
exactly. Ooh, he finds the POW anyway. But he can't recover this ball.
Push it in towards Brave Sir Robin? I don't remember that way.
A great scatter.
Buddy. Oh, buddy. You're not in a good position. Ooh.
King Arthur goes down with no armor break as well, so he can start making progress up the pitch after this pickup. Or even pick it up himself.
Ooh, buddy. You got a free Glen, too.
Patsy is also able to get back in the play. In fact, this horse number 2 has been literally doing jack all for the last 5 turns.
Wow, yeah. Just noted.
He's just sitting over here, DP peasant, saying, "Hey, I'm free. You didn't have any need of me."
I love the peasant facial skins.
Big
Nice.
removal. Vlad the hero.
Guard is always the most important removal, in my opinion.
That's again the greedy shrubbery, who is now 2 for 2 on removals.
Yeah. And no tackle brets, correct.
They do have a lot of development to not have any tackle. Dauntless does proc, but 1 and 9's the block. That rhymed.
Gonna try? Is he gonna try some dodge shenanigans here? Yes.
Yes. And Brave Sir Robin snakes the dodge. Second failure of the night for Brave Sir Robin. Apparently he is not so good at the whole running away thing.
At least the shrubbery's there.
The downside is he didn't get any other marks really on the ball that he could have. He didn't stand up any of the other knights. I would have preferred to see Patsy even make the dodge before Brave Sir Robin. But the Bretonians, now turn 7, really do have to look at scoring.
It was Michael's master plan all along. Greedily push the ball forward, lose it for like 4 turns just to waste time, and then bring it on back.
To be fair, oh, dub skulls.
Oh.
Last reroll used. He
The
did
greedy shrubbery.
avoid the
True MVP.
wizard.
Yeah.
Greedy
I
shrubbery
mean, see?
breaks armor, but still stays on the pitch.
Now I want him to fail the pickup.
With no reroll. That is a very real possibility. In fact, he should use the ghoul. He should stop trying to fart around with Growog Rodclaws. And
Red
just
claws.
yeah, just use Limb Chewer. Limb Chewer, the Agi 4 ghoul. He does, and he would have failed had he used the werewolf.
Alright, now. Wizard it.
Yeah, you wizard that shit.
Wizard it, injury, and he's got no rerolls for a pickup. So you force a 3+. Wizard that right now. Zap. Zap.
Again, horse number 2 has not moved.
I mean, he's in horse stance.
He's the scoring threat.
Zap. Lightning. Zap.
This is a very... I mean, it's not the ideal use of wizard, because you're not going to score from it, but it's more or less stopping the score, and...
I mean, I like a nice...
Frankly,
wizard.
of all the players to use a wizard against no wizard, a ghoul is just the
know,
best.
You know what's a real zap to your palate?
Seltzer water?
Seltzer water. I'd just like to thank our sponsor, Generic Seltzer Water.
It's the simple truth in life.
It's like soda, but not enjoyable. That should be their slogan. Seltzer water. Like soda, but not enjoyable. Seltzer water. It's okay, I guess.
It's not water.
Yeah, you could save it for overtime if you go 1-1. I mean, at this point, if you could slow roll it in, he's going to have 11. It's not going to kicks.
Are you really confident that you can go 1-1?
I'm confident he can go 1-1. After watching Michaels play, yeah. I'm confident he can go 1-1.
All right.
And it's going to be, he's going to have a full, barring any removals on this last turn here, which should not happen because Michaels has no rerolls, and he's learned about, has he learned about making blocks in the playoffs unnecessarily? Anyways, so you figure you're going to be 11 on 11. Possibly 11 on 11 minus a white for the other guys, right? And you go 1 and you save it for the their overtime, and then it goes to
really
kicks.
dropping the base there. Hey, surf me, please, surf me.
Are you trying to?
Patsy is just begging to get surfed.
I mean, you could. I mean, honestly, you could bait the surf with no rerolls. I'd do it.
It's bold.
I don't think you're gonna Brett 1 turn. Actually, you do have a plus movement. You could Brett 1 turn. Does the plus movement have sidestep? It does. Ooh, can we see a Brett 1 turn?
He doesn't use the reroll. I think he's thinking about it.
Oh, Brett 1 turn. Unseating mistakes in every possible way.
Yeah, Mistakes didn't do that very well, did he?
I mean, he did do it. He did one
No
of the best
dice,
1 turns.
doesn't take the surf. Conservative Michaels. So conservative. Does not foul.
I mean, he's learned his lesson on
That's necessary
making
dice.
blocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Is he gonna? Oh, okay, Michaels is hard countering the. Yeah, you're not.
Vlad the Hero
You're not
does
one
in
turn.
fact return.
Michaels is doing the smart thing and not putting any chance for.
I forgot we're in playoffs. I should make this more dramatic and have cutscenes on armor breaks.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
It's gonna be hard
What
to
was I
one
gonna say?
turn against this.
it's gonna be nigh impossible to 1 turn against this. It has sidestep, right? You have no Joker. You can't 1 turn against this. And that's nice because he also set up too far back. So
It's true. I guess we should acknowledge some people in chat. So the reason why we're saying that he's not set up right is if he sets up 1 square further forward on the 1 turn play, it requires an extra dodge in order to get out of the tackle zone. Whereas where he's positioned now, he just makes the 2 dodges to get into the end zone. The more you know.
yep. All right. What was that mean? I will be right back. Fill the dead air. Maybe do a seltzer water ad while you're at it.
All right. Right now, Sace is relieving his seltzer water.
Shh. There is no downside to seltzer water.
And he's just going to relieve it right into the can that he just finished drinking out of.
There's
To
also
then
no upside to seltzer
continue.
water.
Continue his enjoyment of seltzer water.
Bubbles are bubbles.
Extra reroll for Tooth and Fist, but it will not go to use here on turn 8. And we're just going to see some, I'm hoping, the first foul of the match. Call me, your stereotypical Blood Bowl caster who's looking for blood on every single block. But it would be nice to see a foul between a Necro and Bretonian matchup. What do I know? Setting up for the 2-die block on Fran, not quite a Frank. And another 1 and 9. But we've got more chances. One of the dirty players is now being used to position on this other column. Parry. And another 1 and 9, but this will at least bring the golem to the ground. He did get the knockdowns when it mattered against the ball, but I would think it's fair to say that Sandlin is getting some less than favorable block dice thus far. The blitz coming in, I assume it's on... No, it's on going after the zombie. I was going to say, I would assume it's going after the ghoul, but I would have been incorrect. Just the push does get the zombie out of there. This ghoul needs to go down for it to be a nice juicy foul on parry. Not a big fan of fouling golems, but if that's all you got, that's all you got. In fact, we do not see a dirty player foul. I am a little bit disappointed. Could use the kicker, I guess. But dirty player. You'd much rather have the dirty player. And if he was going to use the kicker, he could have just brought the kicker over to this corner here. Finds the POW on the ghoul, though, with Mighty Blow. This could be significant. As Snatchy gets taken down. It is an armor break, but only a stun. As Snatchy the Ghoul remains on the pitch. We do get a foul after all that. Going for Snatchy the Ghoul. And it's just another stun. So that was a turn, boys and girls. That was a turn. We're going to see probably a vanity pass now coming out of Brave Sir Robin. Can he do anything right today? Yes, he can throw the ball. And Brave Sir Robin gets an SPP. So that takes us to halftime. Tooth and Fist up 1-0. Knights Saying Knee giving them a little bit of a fight, making them burn through those rerolls, saving that wizard, but down 2 players from those opening line of scrimmage blocks. Really from there, the bark was probably worse than the bite from Tooth and Fist. Now we see the Necro set up in there. What I will assume is a Protect 5 setup here. Almost exactly what we're looking at. I'm curious to see, yes, he does bench Limb Chewer while he is on defense. And I'm okay with that choice. You know, personally, I do like having my ball carrier on at all times. Especially if it's Agi 4 sure hands. Simply because once you do get the ball loose, you want to recover the ball. And ghouls are pretty mobile. But alternatively, you can have an extra zombie, which will give him a little bit more protection here. Keeping his whites protected. It's actually deeper Protect 5 than I'm used to seeing. Usually I would say they start about here on this third line, but these Franks are very far back. In fact, Fran the Frank is going to have to GFI just to reach the line of scrimmage. Very odd. Saime, that's absolutely correct. The Wrestle Ghoul is the better sweeper. No damage on the Necro. Actually, no, that's not true. There was a regen. Hey, we got a blitz. And a very, 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 very short kick. Kickoff is dead center of the pitch on the line of scrimmage, right where Lancelot the Knight is currently standing. We rush up the guard zombie, which obviously tells me that the target of the blitz is going to be Lancelot underneath the ball. See if we can't get tackle underneath there. But this is kind of an exciting opportunity. Now, all of the guard is coming up to the line of scrimmage here. And yes, the white is going to make the blitz with tackle. Gets the POW. I assume he's going to follow this up. Sidesteps backwards. Armor break. He doesn't follow the block. But Lancelot will be stunned. Bran the Ghoul makes a GFI, and he fails the GFI. That's what you get for setting up 4 squares back when you've got a 3 movement piece. And that is the end of the blitz. The werewolves and ghouls are actually exposed, but I don't think they're going to be taking any punishment. Kick bounces slightly backwards away from all the necro players. We are looking at 7 necro on the line of scrimmage compared to the brets 6 on their offensive drive. They certainly could take a lot of hits here.
You know, this sounds like an extremely on-topic stream going on right now. I'm here to change that.
Welcome back.
Ooh, KO.
Immediately KO'd.
Guard KO. Opening up more blocks.
Will the blitz get punished, as we often see?
We all want to believe in Brett's doof.
Another POW.
It's a real shame that Glenn wasn't more central to that line, but you can do this. Punish. Punish.
Horse number 3, far more active than horse number 2.
Where is horse number 2? I gotta keep an eye on him. Player
Horse
to
number
watch.
3 gets the stun. The line of scrimmage seems to be the most dangerous place on the pitch. If only I had a Rebel logo. Horse number 2 is on the left wing. Free to not do anything. Just like he was on the right wing. Oh, he is doing stuff. And things.
That's still not a 2-die.
Casually marking old Vic the Predator.
Old Rick the Predator. Let me tell you a story about my childhood. Brings up memories.
Now, is that old Rick or is that slick dick Rick?
Yeah. One of those. Now.
Brave Sir Robin does not even go for the ball. Makes the push. He's really trying to punish this extra basing, but...
I mean, he did KO and stun one.
I'm worried that he's not doing enough to secure the ball. Because right now, for King Arthur to dodge out, he's in tackle.
Now, you finish this turn by fireballing both werewolves and the ghoul.
That's a bold decision.
Of that, I'm just going to say this.
He does get the POW on Vlad, the hero.
That's not the blodge one, but yeah, it's very nice. I'm just going to say this. In a game where the Brets have no tackle, I think I would want a strength 4, or an agi 4 high movement piece still. I would keep the ghoul in.
That's what I was saying. I agree. I know he wanted to have an extra zombie on the line of scrimmage, but frankly, I would have been okay with giving up a white hit.
I just realized that ghoul is also busted. Did I notice it before you?
Which one?
The plus movement.
His movement was, yeah. I called that out in the pregame.
Did you? Just making words up. He did not go for the ball at all.
He did not make really any action towards the ball, and this opens up a nice, juicy hole. I know that's
a long day.
It's a bit redundant, I know.
I always love it in Lumi streams. Lumi says a lot of things like that, and then he just doesn't even pause because his sweet robot mind doesn't comprehend them. Where's the blitz coming in?
In the big juicy hole.
Oh my god, no.
No, it's on the right side.
You forced it.
I know.
Ooh, bring
Glenn,
him back to KO.
Glenn is no longer on the pitch.
Evens up numbers. One guard piece for another guard piece.
I was really waiting to make a Walking Dead joke, but now that Glenn's not here, kind of wasted. It would have been better if he died, but then came back, and then died again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neither player, though, really acting like the ball is on the pitch and
Going to
one
the
square away.
Gengar School of Blood Bowl. Make all immediate blocks, then if the ball happens to be near you. Maybe.
Horse number 3 getting in the middle of it.
Now, what about horse number 2, though?
He is holding up single-handedly old Rick the Predator.
Old Rick the Predator. Just remember, all Sandland do is score a touchdown, end of the drive, mostly intact, and then he's got a wizard in overtime. And that's very, very powerful. And that's dead.
I'm taking it in right now. I don't...
You taking in this bash? Like, Brave Sir Robin's free to pick up the ball.
The Greedy Shrubbery is, again, not doing anything. It's like it's mandated in the Sandland playbook that you have to have a peasant that's free and doing nothing at all times.
All right, so here's my thought. Peasants are inherently useless at all points in the game. So if you have one peasant that is actually useless, wow, okay, so Brave Sir Robin's going for a blitz first, is actually useless. The other ones can break the curse and do something. This does not help you pick up the ball.
Does not.
I guess Lancelot picks it up.
I would have preferred a Lancelot blitz and a Brave Sir Robin pickup, but, you know, to each their own. Greedy Shrubbery does get involved in the play. And we bring the ball into a more precarious situation.
Say, precarious situation. He really likes to hit the blodge pieces. Wow, gets the foul. Okay.
I mean, you miss 100% of the blodge blocks that you don't take.
You don't take? Yeah. 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 Well, I have a conundrum.
Oh, look at that face.
Ooh, horse 2.
Why would you not use horse 2 more often when he's got shots like that saved up in him?
That's 2 guard pieces out. This is a he's winning the guard fight, right? Yeah, 1-2 versus
Michael's hyper control is just not on par with what we were used to seeing.
I love some good hyper control. I've run out of seltzer water.
My can is getting a little low as well.
All right, here's what we do. We stagger our refills.
All right.
Finish yours, go. I got this covered. With nothing but pertinent coverage of this game, and then we swap.
I'm good for now. I'm good for now. I just finished my gulp. I can hold it probably till overtime. If we go to overtime, because I'm gonna have to start yelling about kicks, I will need a refill.
We're going to kicks?
We're not going to kicks.
I don't want it to go to kicks at 2 a.m.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to kicks. Yeah.
I mean, I was in the first half. I honestly felt like Sandland played it better, but going into this half, the blitz blinded Michaels, and then Sandland's like, "Yes, everyone's on the line. We're doing this," and I value that he committed to it, but
we're still in a Bretonian versus Necro match with 1 foul and 11 turns of play.
He has a lot of DP too. I would expect more fouls. But he is winning the line of scrimmage block board.
Sure. Sure.
On that end, the all-man's hyper control is working out. Oh, look. You powed something next to many other players. Oh, he's stunned. I was going to say you could foul him, but you don't foul a stun.
No, but this does free up Dave, and Dave could get in a lot better position.
Yeah, it's a real shame you don't have a mighty blow.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes, no, he's going to take him down. He's going
How's
to foul
the
the wall.
blodger?
Smartly moving away from the... No foul. Yes, foul.
Don't like that.
Don't like what?
Moving away.
Well, I mean, at that point, the foul wasn't... yeah. No foul. Maybe he'll foul the...
Horse number 2 returns his role as scoring threat.
You need to block down the zombie.
Yeah.
Bone Digger's the...
If
bone,
it's just
bone Dagger.
Push, this isn't the best position to be in.
I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not.
It is against stand firm and sidestep, but still not the best. Patsy, I assume, will dodge out, maybe. Yeah.
Patsy's going to block, and then we're going to finally see a foul.
I would not hold my breath.
I think he's of the school of thought that I'm going to be down players. I shouldn't foul and risk something going off.
No, I was right with the dodge call.
Yeah, congratulations. But still, we all lose because nobody fouled.
We could see a one die.
No. Oh,
We do see a one die. Just
There was not a lot of winning outcomes on that one.
nope, just a push.
Literally a pow and a defender stumbles is the only good
I mean,
outcome
it was 50-50, right?
50-50. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
for 50-50
A
for
1 or
bad
2
things,
the bad things, and then a 5 or a 6 for good things.
50-50. Quick math?
Quick maths.
Quick maths. He's got good position, though. I will say the stuns and the KOs has left him in decent position and number-wise on the left side of this pitch here.
I just would like this a lot better if he retreats at the end of this turn.
Why?
He doesn't need to be this far forward, and he's pulled the necro way out of position. Necro are so much slower than brets.
I mean, he's pulled the fast player or the faster players out of position here.
But even the well, I guess.
Ooh.
Bold 4+ dodge fails.
He was going for the 4+ into the 1 die. I was not.
I don't
ready for
hate that play though with the way the rest of that turn was. I mean,
I don't hate the fact that you have a nice werewolf right there for fouling.
yeah. He doesn't have a lot of free DP players to do it though.
Horse
Horse number
can-
3. Horse number 3 can get there. Yes, there we go.
I finished the puzzle. It's the line. See, even you forget about peasants. Beautiful setup with Dave.
Yeah,
Just
that's where Dave belongs.
All right. You can claim. Let's see. He could actually also claim just the middle of the pitch here, in a strong position.
You know, for the number of blocks that we have seen thrown by peasants, the fact that we haven't seen a reroll yet is pretty lucky.
It's pretty good. I feel like
he's kind of due for a 1 in 81.
I feel like he doesn't have without pulling back, he doesn't have a super safe place to put it unless he fouls the werewolf.
Agreed on that. And I think Sir Robin just comes up 2 squares, stays on that golem, and then he can go for that big juicy foul with Patsy.
Horse?
Well, Patsy assisting, I mean.
It's extra dangerous for them. They make good blocks because they know they don't get a reroll.
Makes sense. Survival of the fittest.
I don't hate this blitz. Free up
Yeah.
2 more players.
Yeah.
And the flesh golems are so out of position.
Especially when they're on the ground and they're only movement 3.
Yeah. Fran is a non-factor at this point. And more assists for the foul.
Frankly, Fran needs to get cycled.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Get that leader in there. That is interesting spot.
I mean,
it's very surfable.
It's something. I don't know about very, very surfable.
It's probably red dye into 1 die, but yes, it's surfable. Red die and a 2 die, actually.
I gotta get used to it's surfable because I'm casting Arch versus Andy.
Yeah, that'll be a thing. Okay.
And the foul?
Yeah, this is like a must. Well, not really a must.
Not really a must, but a stun here would be just fine. And he's in commanding field position.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before this necro's in a decent spot.
He just eliminated the use of the flesh golems, and you can take your time to set up right near the end zone after this.
He basically chop blocked a grandpa on these flesh golems. They're gonna take their time to get back up.
Mental image I love.
Right?
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Bah! Oh, God. And doing his best elf impression here. Nope. Going for blitz.
What are we doing here?
Gonna blitz. He wants to... Gonna blitz. Mark the ball carrier so that something has to happen so they can't foul the wolf again.
Ooh. Dave. I would
Dave is a...
instant app of this.
Yes. Bring Dave back on. You need him for... Yes. Michaels is hitting all the buttons. Not Michaels.
This is Sandland. Sandland is playing to win. Sandland wants brets on the board.
Playing to win. Playing hard. Making good calls. I'm Team Sandland. I mean,
I still got love for Michaels. He's gonna be finding his way in the Rel 1 next season.
Is he?
Oh yeah, this is a Rel 2 team.
With the mass exodus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he made playoffs in Rel 2, so no matter what, exodus or no, he's gonna be in Rel 1. Coming up with more necro as Uber the Goober and Uber will be also coming up. Hell, at this point, I think Holes will also be coming up with his necro.
Juicy holes or just regular holes?
Not.
Why would you block the
gaping
sidestep?
juicy holes? Just holes.
Why would you block the sidestep piece next to your ball carrier? This seems like Michaels. You played. Put him. No. What? Michaels isn't playing to win.
He is. He's just playing for overtime, I think.
Overtime against a wizard. What's happening here?
I'm not sure.
Oh, the guard so he can blitz the white. Open up a hole.
Not a big juicy one.
Is he gonna make a touchdown? Why?
I don't know.
Is there a touchdown? No, he's gonna fully commit to surfing the ghoul next. I don't know. He can score right now, and there's nowhere else safe to go. He's scoring. He's got to score. There's nowhere safe to go.
Huh. After you just paid him a compliment. Well, Lancelot does get the touchdown. I mean, here's the thing, right? So Necro is a team with the wonky speed. You've got slow pieces and fast pieces. To score on a time frame of, what is this, 4 or 5 turns. Only one guard coming back.
4 or 5 turns is not a hard score. With
it's not.
Slow teams.
But it does mean that, like, the flesh golems are going to have to either spend their turns moving or blocking. They can't do both. Yeah, 4 turns.
Yeah, he could. That's true. Cynical's right. He could just be playing for no overtime. He could be playing to use the wizard here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, you're going to have the Necro in a vulnerable position because they do have to get up the pitch with a relative, quick speed and bring most of their team with them. I just don't think that the Brets had to do that. Even though they had both lost 2 players on that drive, the positioning of the Brets prior to that turn was far superior, and the Golems were really not going to be able to do anything too critical. Oh, actually, that's a fair point, Cynical Energy. Because this match did get started late, Sandland was on a time budget. This match almost had to get rescheduled. So I think he is probably trying to avoid overtime.
I like it.
And I do tip my hat to both coaches, actually, for playing with reasonable time frames here on turn times. I don't think anyone's being too greedy with those. I mention it, of course, because Michaels is coming from Rel 2. So.
Memes.
7:30 a.m. Oh my god. Why would you agree to play at this time?
I don't know. I want to be sleeping at 7:30 a.m.
It's got to get to work? Oh, shit. All right.
Oh.
God. Maybe schedule for the weekend? Like,
sorry I'm late, boss.
Play?
Had to play fantasy football.
In the playoffs. Playoffs!
The
playoffs!
Future!
All right, now that I said that, Michaels is taking his time here.
Oh, he knows what's up.
That's a little shady. It's a little scumbaggy. Ulrich the Predator staying out is a fairly big deal.
It's nice. In a guard fight.
And one less blonde piece to worry about.
I always think it's in the terms of a guard fight when you're removing pieces, especially against Necro, where Frenzy is a thing.
I'm very excited about my next season with the amount of guard I have.
Yeah?
It just means that I won't get... Well, I mean, I'm sure I'll lose the numbers battle, but I won't get any places where I can't throw at least 1/2 die on any given turn. Can't tell you how many times where I had matches where, like, I didn't have a single 2-die block, no matter what I did.
Yeah. That's what gets me. Ooh.
This is a complete 4-minute turn setup.
Ooh. I'm excited. This is what is happening here? Did he have to go for a break?
A pause, maybe?
We can't see the pauses?
We'll cannot see the pauses. Yeah, if the clock resets.
So someone's tight end had a 22-point game tonight.
I know, it's fucking Gronk, isn't it?
Nah.
Oh, good.
Nah,
okay.
son.
Okay, good.
Nah,
good.
son.
I'm up against Gronk.
Ebron had a 22-point game against Chav.
Chav deserves it.
Okay, it's a pause.
Yeah.
So
Gronk had a 7.5-point game against me.
22.5 against Chav.
Jimmy Graham versus Gronk. Tight end battle for the ages.
So, what's new? I'm gonna take this moment to go get me some seltzer.
It's time for a refresh of seltzer water.
Yeah. Just remember.
Brought to you by the letter K.
When life gives you a pause, I guess maybe drink seltzer. I feel like that would sell people. just like a series of like, it's okay ads.
Seltzer water. It's not all shit.
Huh? Chab has not played yet. Chab plays Sunday or Monday is what he's going for. But he's already shit-talking me because if I win and he wins, we meet in the next round. And it's going to be a battle at the barnyard. Ooh.
Battle at the barnyard. Ugh.
You like that? It's got alliteration.
It's going to be a heyday.
Oh, fuck.
You wish you had that one.
It was so good. I can't even ban you for that one. That was beautiful. Oh, you're a glorious man. I only mean some of the mean things I said about you. And he's back.
3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We see it all again, folks.
It's rough.
The 8-minute kickoff turn setup. Aiming for the Gazoot special.
It's the Rel 2 secret technique.
Gazoot, famous for his 8-minute setup where he got a perfect defense and spent all 4 minutes on both setups.
Was that Zoot?
Yes, it was against me. That fucker.
You've unlocked the Rel 2 trap card.
What's great is he couldn't figure out, he kept setting up between the two positions back and forth, and he didn't like what he had at the first, so he did the perfect defense and set it up the opposite way.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it as a pause side because we didn't see anything in Discord, which usually happens with a disconnect. Here we go.
Let's get it on. Oh, that totally just brought me back to those claymation fights on MTV.
Those were amazing.
Right?
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh my god. I forgot about Celebrity Deathmatch.
Ooh.
I'm going to have
nice
to
deep kick.
Google that.
I did not go make a sandwich, but I'm going to go get a nice new seltzer water.
That is a beautiful kick. All right, taking those blocks on the line of scrimmage. Glad the hero does get a knockdown. Armor break, just a stun. Bottom of turn 13, Fran hits horse number 3 again. Another stun. Those stuns could be pivotal, actually, given the placement here. The necro really needs to try and get around those peasants before they're able to get up. Tell you what we're not going to see, though, and that is a foul on a peasant.
Yep.
Mighty Blow
He's
Blitz.
looking to...
He's pushing up towards the sideline, which is a little bit weird to me.
I will say this. The fast speed means that lightning bolting in the back of the field here and pushing past isn't great, but he did commit way forward.
You know, that is actually pretty decent because if he gets the stun there, that pretty much ends the chance of an equalizer. But no, I'd rather save it for overtime. Agreed. I mean, really, and this is why he didn't do it last half.
Could, if you lightning bolted Limchur, you could blitz down face.
Oh, he does, see? But it's a 1.
And it fails. So, sitting on that wizard all game, and the wizard's not ready. The wizard was enjoying some seltzer water and not at his spell book. You still have a hole here, though. You can get through into the backfield.
Is it a juicy hole?
I would say this. And just hear me out here. Remove the 2+ on lightning bolts and just make it so if it rolls a 1, it can't break armor.
So it's like a wrestle?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then the 1 is not as good, but it's not catastrophic on 150k.
Not the direction I would have pushed.
Agreed. You want to... Next thought. Do you think if we carbonated cockroach milk, we could be the sponsored beverage of Rebel?
Only if it was lemon lime flavored.
Asking the big questions here. What did you call Cynical? That Michaels died at the keyboard?
He called the one on the wizard a long time ago.
Well, Cynical jinxed him. I'm going to let Sandland know that it's all Cynical's fault.
I really do worry and wonder about the motivation to score early. If it was simply that he couldn't protect the ball well enough, or if he was worried about the real-life clock. But I would hate to see in real life, be a factor in your decision-making. He's certainly not giving up the fight, and that I appreciate.
Is that what you appreciates about me?
That you never give up the fight?
Yep. I don't know.
I think I found my good thing to say about James. Only took me like 2 months.
He never gives up the fight. Better than the nice things I say about him.
Right? I just want to watch him escape from Tarkov. Getting that itch again.
That was a rough lightning bolt. I really think if he could have lightning bolted, blitzed the zombie down, he could have pushed back and made this a real fight in the way of fighting for a win.
I still would have saved the lightning bolt, and this is what I was trying to say, is that lightning bolting there doesn't give him a touchdown. Like, it doesn't give him a win, it just gives him overtime. If he saved it, there's still going to be an opportunity, and it's still going to happen where... horse number 2 is dead.
Horse number 2 is finally useful just for the other team.
And he will live on as a zombie.
He's been upcycled.
What's funny is he was, I think, player number 12 on both teams. Kept the same jersey number.
I think it's kind of sad that a peasant dies and gets a little bit better.
I mean, he kept the same strength and agility. He just got a little bit more durable and a little slower. I'm curious why Vlad the hero, after killing horse number 2, ran backwards. I feel like he could have protected the ball with a screen just as well and been able to get a little bit further up the pitch, because now all these brets have to do is just run back around to the right.
Yeah, but you got 2 turns, and if they run back around to the right, they're kind of hemmed in there. They run back to the right. 1, they're going to be making some dodges. 2, if they rotate around, you can kind of take the middle with how they're set up right now.
I guess.
Yeah. You've got 2 turns still after this to set up a good field position. Or sorry, 1 turn to set up a good field position, and then 1 turn to score.
I feel like after that wizard, though, it's going to be more likely than not, 7 times out of 10, Michaels gets the win before overtime. On an Agi 4 pool.
At this point, though, there is a GFI needed if you're going to score with that ghoul there.
Ooh, gets Glenn as well.
Now they're in a real bad position.
Yeah, they are.
I think we're going to... do you think we see a handoff to... No, GFI is better than the handoff.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Dub skulls into more skulls.
Not what you want to see. Both teams have done really well about holding on to rerolls, though.
Indeed.
So if this goes to overtime, there's a good chance that we see it go to kicks.
It's not going to kicks.
going to kicks.
Oh, we know where the blitz is going. Old Tom.
I mean, if you're going to get ahead of it, you do have to clear out part of the screen here. And then you're going to have to make some dodges.
Old Tom is stunned.
He's not in awful field position if he makes some dodges here.
Yeah,
If he dodges, Braves are rubbing out.
Braves for Robin can get up and around. That'll be the full sidestep lodge screen. But he hasn't rolled a single 4+. Oh, all right. I spoke too soon. And Braves for Robin does, in fact, make the dodge. Actually, kind of like the forward position there. A lot of people probably would have just gone straight line with Lancelot. But being a little bit more forward does mean that he can... well, he's got no scoring threat, so no matter what, he's at best getting overtime. But being a little bit more forward does kind of force the necro to go through him.
I don't hate his position, considering that Michaels has to clear a good chunk of the pitch if he wants to. Okay, you blitz through with
It's not gonna
luck.
be totally safe. I don't know what that goal did. Oh, sidestep, though.
Yes, that's it. Push him back. Stay ahead of the ball. What?
That's a choice.
It is a choice.
Wow.
It's a lot of pushes. Choice to get closer to the ball. Well, now you're... I guess you push him out of the back. Well, I mean, he had to get out of the backfield anyways.
What this does more than anything is it makes it harder to cage.
Overtime?
I mean, the Brets are still going to have to pull off some bullshit. It's Agi 4. He probably should be one square up, though. But I guess that's not safe.
He only has one scoring threat right now.
And it needs a GFI.
No, he has 2 scoring threats. And they both need GFIs. So...
But Dave is going down. Again and again.
No guard to get in there, but you take down Vlad the hero. You mark up the sidestep on Limjor. We have a question from chat, Superfed.
Hey, Superfed, is this
Switty
going
wants
to kicks? No.
going
No,
to
it's
kicks.
not.
It's going to kicks.
We're
not going to kicks, boys.
going
You
to
heard
kicks.
it here.
Oh.
You know why it's going to kicks? Big Seltzer wants more time for ads.
It's almost been 2 hours already. I'm not prepared for a longer game.
By this game, Railroad, do you mean
This particular
this
match
actual,
or Blood
or
Bowl?
do you mean Blood Bowl? Because there's a whole Discord full of people that knows this game exists. You should come check it out.
This is a good position. And a 2-die.
Yeah. Oh, I would have gone
on the ball.
I would have gone for the one on the ball. I would have run around there and smacked the ball carrier.
And reroll.
I guess if you smack the ball carrier, he can sidestep. No, he couldn't have sidestepped closer because there would have
No,
been a wall.
Yeah.
Well then.
Mistakes were made.
Oh, being outdone.
On the Brets, no less.
Oh.
Now I'm just going to say a peasant dodge. And actually, I would like Braves to Robin to
Are you,
rejoin the screen.
Are you coming for my pun throne? Am I in clear and peasant danger?
Oh. You know how many
I don't know if
times
it's
he has
throwing
1
the
in
game.
9 the block on a golem?
The undead can score from here. Not the white, but the ghoul can still score. You can clear, and he's agi 4 dodge, and there's no tackle. So you can clear off.
It's 2 GFIs.
Yeah. So you just.
Whoa, there's a 4+ dodge.
Ooh.
And a GFI with no reroll.
Ooh, this adds some rerolls.
I still want Brave Sir Robin to do anything.
So now you.
Okay, now that's it. Thanks
Now
for playing
you-
Brave Sir Robin. You failed 3. No, you failed 5 dodge rolls this game. Good times.
You have to clear out King Arthur, and then you have to make a block with an easy block because you can get Fran up there against. Oh, he doesn't have guard.
Yeah, he should have
Maybe
stood
not.
up Grady Shrubbery. I don't know why he didn't do that. Sandland, when you're watching this back, what I want you to think about is the turn order in which you take your risks. Because you're probably thinking that if you got Braves or Robin out, then you would have also made the dodge with Grady Shrubbery. But that's a little bit greedy, even for a Grady Shrubbery. I would have preferred Grady Shrubbery stand up to lock out Fran, especially after you knock down that other golem.
On the other end, Sandland,
Yeah.
if you get to this point through all the puns and seltzer
ads.
I want you to ask yourself, did I use all my peasants this turn? The big thing we're learning. Well, Railroad, you should pick it up. It's a great game, and the Rebel is a great league.
Well, that's the Blitz.
That's not the blitz I would have chosen.
He's going to get in his own way. He needs a removal. If this is a removal, he gets lucky.
Is he going
He
straight
did not
through the
get
middle?
lucky.
He's going straight through the middle?
He's going to have to make dodges.
Okay. Now you go...
He's got to make dodges. It's a 2+ dodge. No, it is 3+. 3
Yep.
plus 2+. He gets it. He does, and that's game.
That was a play. Well, Michaels, you did it. You beat Brets.
That was actually an interesting game, though. It was.
And Horse 5, who went off in the first block of the game, gets the MVP.
God darn those horses.
The Wizard was used. The Wizard was a 1.
It was a 1, Lumi. He used it on the first turn after the kickoff on turn.
Even
13 or
on
14.
blocks. 47 blocks for Tooth and Fist, 46 blocks for Knights Who Say Knee, or Knights Saying Knee.
Night Same, yes.
Yeah. That was a better game than I expected.
It was. It really was. You know, we've in the past poo-pooed some of the first round playoff games for having some skill gaps.
I want to say well played, Michaels. Not Michaels. Well played, Michaels. I'm not saying not well played. Well
You meant to
played.
play Sandland, but yes, both coaches played well.
Both coaches played well, but I want to say well done, Sandland. And,
I think
looking
the
forward-
reason, the extra emphasis there is he's playing Brets.
Yeah.
That's not the same as Necro. They are different tiers, especially in an Eternal League at higher TV.
Yeah, I hope he sticks with him. I want to see some more Brets. Maybe I'll make it in next season. I'll have to ask him.
54% dodges on Tooth and Fist, whereas Knights Who Say Knee, 70%, but they also rolled 20 dodges.
Ooh.
Long.
Well, this stream has been brought to you by Seltzer Water.
Oh man, your Discord cut out just at the worst moment there.
Did it?
Good try though.
Rip.
Rip. Yeah, reroll to Brett, Sace, as Lumi's calling it out.
Oh, no. Never. I don't hate myself that much.
Perfect.
Probably going to be Camry or Undead.
Camry. Okay.
You know I like Camry.
It's true. You do stream some CCL Camry. Well, thank you everybody for watching. That guy over there has been Sace. I am Superfed TV.
Yeah.
And we are just beginning the playoff action. This is day 2 of the playoffs. Many more matches to go. If you are watching this and you are not familiar with the REBBL League or Blood Bowl, I'm talking to you. Mr. Railroad.
Railroad.
Head on over to Reddit, actually, is probably the first place to go. Reddit/r/REBBL, which is REBBL.
Just a quick note. Your next playoff match today is in 8 hours, and that will be Seven Circles versus the Mesozoic Mighty Men, and that will be casted by your own chatting friend, Synergy.
Kakengrad, the current head figure of the REBBL.
Ooh. So there you go.
Very cool. All right, everybody.
8 hours.
Thanks for watching. We will catch you guys next time. Sounds like I'm from Illinois. All right.
Yeah.
I'm from Seattle. Yeah, not really Illinois, but that's okay.
I'm assuming he means you and not me.
I assume as well. Mainly talking.
I'm not even close to Illinois.
I don't know. I've always been told I have the radio voice. So.
Yeah, and Thorface.
Yeah. Thorface and radio voice.
All right,
and,
let's get out of here.
Anyway, yep. Night. Later.